Guys found yourselves down 7 there at halftime, and we know the second halves at times have started slow for you guys this season, which came out on an 18-1 run. Just what was the message at halftime, and then how key was that stretch there to start the second half?
We knew we got into a little foul trouble in the first half. Me and Jay Will ourselves, we got to be more disciplined with that. But just coming out with a little more energy in the second half, just trying to get some stops and just push the ball in transition.
Yeah, basically what JD said, one of our problems throughout the season was getting off to a slow start in the second half. So we made sure we came out in the second half with great energy, great transition, great defense. So we just wanted to make sure that we got a run going early.
Yeah, I got this. What was it like having Eric Musselman back? And I know he'd been at practice. Did you guys expect him back, or kind of how was he during the game? Did he seem to have his usual energy, or was he kind of struggling, or what was it like having him back?
It was good having Coach back. Of course, having that great of a mind on the bench or on the sideline with us is always going to be a plus. Of course, he was at practice, so we knew that he was going to coach the game. And, of course, he didn't have the same energy as normal, but he was still the same old Coach Musselman.
What do you think?
Same thing Jaylin said. He was just coach. He have as much energy as he usually have, but that with his injury. But he was still Coach Musk coaching us and giving us good energy.
You guys realize this team didn't hit a three for the first time in like over 30 years, I think, and just the fans were yelling three at the end. You guys had a safe lead. Did you know you didn't have a three, and did you think about, chucking one up just to try to keep it going?
Nah, we just wanted to play the game and just do what we do and stick to the game plan, which was attack the rim. And if the threes fall, they fall. But if not, our identity is getting in the paint and finishing in the paint.
I mean, it happens, I guess, but we just played hard, went to the paint, we drew a lot of fouls. I think we were in the bonus from the 12-minute mark in the first half, so we just drove a lot and picked up a lot of fouls in the paint.
Jaylin, I know you're a team guy and stats aren't always like at the forefront of your mind, but what do you kind of make of the run that you're on, rebounding, scoring the ball, and just what's keyed that? And JD, what have you thought of Jaylin's play lately?
When Jaylin is more aggressive like he has been, it just makes us harder to guard because he's shooting free throws. He right there at the rim finishing. He could play make, so I mean it just make him more dynamic and make our team more dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just getting opportunities now. I've always been the type of player just to do whatever the team needs me to do, and I guess that points have been one of the things that the team's been needing me to do these past couple of games, so I guess it's just been coming my way.
JD, you mentioned it earlier about getting in some foul trouble in the first half. How tough was it, both of you, having to sit on the bench as the South Carolina kind of built their lead? And JD, this second game in a row, I think, that you've had that issue. Is there anything you specifically working on to try to avoid that?
I mean, I just out there playing hard, just can control what I can control, and I'm going to just continue to be aggressive and just try to be a little more disciplined on my fouls.
South Carolina is obviously a pretty physical team. They've been known to foul quite a bit. You guys tend to get to the free throw line a lot. How big of a point of emphasis was that, and getting 33 free throw attempts tonight? How key was that in the win?
That was our game plan. We knew like they was one of the highest foul teams in the country, and we one of the top teams that shoot free throws in the country. So I mean, it was just we got to get downhill and just play our game.
Yeah, we just knew that was one of the main things that we had to focus on this game, getting to the basket, and it just went our way. We were playing aggressive, guards playing aggressive, getting me open, draw or dump off passes, or the bigs not rotating and the guards getting easy layups to the rim. So we just played our game plan and we got to the line a lot.
You guys beat the shot clock buzzer a lot in the second half, brinkmanship there. But at the end of the first half, someone shot with about 10, 12 seconds left. They went down, hit a three. Did Eric say anything about that at halftime to you guys?
I don't remember, but we got to be better. We got to just get the last shot at the end of the half and get a stop on the other end if that ever happened again.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Yes, for both guys, do y'all feel like Audice is starting to get back to, the level of activity and energy that maybe he was playing with early in the year, maybe especially cutting, hitting the offensive glass?
Yeah, I feel that he's been getting better. We've been having a point of emphasis of DC running harder, just getting out, getting 8 to 10 points off just layups just because he's running hard in transition.
Yeah, Deese is one of those players, like Coach Muss always says, we never drop a play for him. He just always ends up in the right spot just because he plays so hard. And one of the best things about Deese's game is that he can get out and transition and run and finish those tough layups. So when Deese is playing hard, playing great defense, he's going to have great games.
Yeah, one about Eric, he was supposed to miss a minimum of 2 games, at least 2 games, and then he misses 1. I mean, what do you think are you guys surprised he came back so fast? And just what do you think about that?
Yeah, so when he came back the other day, it was after our LSU win. I was in the training room with Kamani, and he walked past down the hall, and we looked at each other. He's like, "Was that Coach Muss?" And we were just surprised to see him there, but just knowing that Coach Muss is fighting through all that pain and the injury that he has, the surgeries that he just got, just shows how much he means about this team and this program.
Out on that, G.
Like what Jaylin said.
Was that Monday or what day was that you saw?
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday, okay. And then kind of follow up on what Andrew said. You guys are down 7.5. You two had only played a combined 17 minutes. Not a coincidence, obviously, that you're down when you guys are on the bench. Well, what were you? How frustrating was that? And did you sort of tell yourselves, okay, we're gonna? And you both played with foul trouble, didn't foul out in the second half. Kind of, what was the feeling of having to watch, and then what y'all did in the second half?
Yeah, it was super frustrating knowing that we both wanted to be out on the court to help our team to get this win, of course. But going into halftime, going in the locker room, me and JD said to each other, like, we got to play smart, we got to play disciplined to make sure we stay out on the court. And then coming out in the second half, we had to make sure that we didn't get no dumb fouls, and we just made sure that we stayed on the court.
If that's okay. You guys won 3 in a row now, so you're on a pretty good run. You got another home game coming up Saturday, a revenge shot against the Aggies. Just how do you feel about where you guys are? And you're on a bit of a roll now, obviously going the right way.
I feel like it's a great opportunity just to keep rolling. We lost a tough one at Texas A&M, and they've just been in us just ever since we left from out there. So, I mean, we just going to come with that same energy.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting better as a team every single game. We're learning more about each other, building chemistry every game, just getting better on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball. So I'm ready to play them.
BetOnline would like to wish you a happy new betting year as we continue our march to the playoffs and beyond. BetOnline remains the #1 spot for all the best sports wagering action for 2022. New year and a new updated desktop and mobile wagering to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE to get started. That's BLEAV. From football, basketball, hockey, boxing, and UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for 2022. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.